Or you can replace me.
I'll take it. Here we go, Dereck Holding representing Elite. Elite had a tough start to the evening earlier on with their Fire H coming out and suffering a decision loss to Reese Teasdale, but they're coming out with their second fighter of the evening. Referee Paul Nichols is explaining that he doesn't care if people get kicked in the groin. He just lets it go. Oh, there's controversy from the referee. He doesn't think it was a groin shot.
Oh, he's just stating his humble opinion, that's all.
Wow, the thing is, it's a snap kick. It's a very fast reaction. It's hard to know. Mr. Paul Nichols needs a Labrador and a white stick, though, don't you?
100%.
Maybe he can borrow Marty Wolf's.
Maybe. I'm sure. Actually, I think Marty's just... Yeah, seeing eye dog might be good. I think they've got those new implants you can get now.
Oh!
He knows we're talking about him. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Never work again.
Interesting opinions from Mr. Paul Nichols. We saw this from Dereck Holding on his last fight. Just comes out looking like he's just woken up. But I think it's kind of his style. You agree?
Roscoe Pibworth from Kraken, Herling from Bedford. Coming out to a good jam as well.
Lewis Hamilton's dog is called Roscoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
More F1
trivia.
Do you buy all the hype about Lewis Hamilton?
He's very good.
Yeah, okay. Probably. Oh dear. It's going to be a battle of body types, I think, here.
Oh yeah, Roscoe Pibworth coming
Absolutely
out looking
jacked.
shredded. He's got not just the abs, he's got all the abs, dude. And bit of support here, but the Elite faithful cheering them out as well, trying to drown out Roscoe Pibworth supporters. 77 kilograms. It's actually the heaviest fight we have got on this card. It's a bit unusual, no middleweights, no light heavyweights, no heavyweights, but this is Dunstable, the land of the little people.
Yeah, that's why I settled here.
Including Mr. Steve Brinkman, to my right.
Had to wipe him down already. Obviously, Roscoe's had a very, very good warm-up.
There's a serious size difference though, Steve. You were talking about the physicality difference. Obviously, Roscoe Pibworth looks very muscular, but he's going to be giving up a little bit of reach. I'm trying to look at my co-commentator, trying to see where he thinks this fight favours. He's giving me the stoic expression though. He's giving away nothing.
I'll tell you.
Kraken MMA versus Elite MMA. Dereck Holding versus Roscoe Pibworth. Dereck in the tatami shorts. Roscoe in the black Kraken shorts with the Kraken monster on them.
Love that Kraken monster.
It's cool. They just have the best gear, Kraken team. Simple but funky. Here we go.
Come out. Dereck Holding.
Oh, Roscoe just overreaching with the shots. Not looking very technical.
Switching. Good.
Dereck looking the more technical of the two, but Roscoe's so aggressive
now. He's hitting with some big power.
Yeah.
Good jabs from Holding to keep him off.
Yeah, Dereck doing really well. Slipping shots, movement, head movement. No, it's
we got to remember that Kraken used to be a more of a traditional gym, didn't they? Oh, nice right hand. Jumping right goes there for Holding. I think if Holding can weather some of this storm.
Yeah.
Back him up. He's already got some redness on the nose of Roscoe. Roscoe is really, really switching quite well. And now they've got a little bit of a clinch stall in that action for a moment.
Oh, shoulder strike, which technically is illegal now under Battle Arena rules.
That's easy to hide when you're switching like that, Chris. Really easy to hide. It's like a nodder. It's easy to hide as you come in.
I'm surprised that Roscoe wanted the separation, and you think
he's dropping his hands ridiculously. A check left hook, I think, from Dereck Holding is going to make this. Head kick lands.
Slipping the shot almost at the head kick, but Dereck Holding showing superior striking at the moment.
Definitely.
Using his jab, head
he's just got a superior guard as well.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Beautiful. He just needs to start throwing some shots of his own. Just like that, Steve. Look, landed 3 on the bounce.
I think if he mixes a kick in on the end of those punches, he could put something on. There's that left hook that we've been calling for. He's definitely bashed up the noggin of Pibworth.
Pibworth with that low front hand. He's just eating jabs.
And as he's switching, he's really vulnerable.
Yeah. And Pibworth looking laboured now as well. Quite early. Only halfway through round 1.
I think he was looking for that early finish. And now if it's not coming, what's going to happen?
Yeah, maybe Pibworth assumed he'd be able to use his muscularity and put Holding away, but Holding coming from the elite gym. They've got great coaches.
Steve's forward a bit.
Oh, Pibworth landed a lovely right hook. He's swinging well. Holding staying careful, keeping his guard up. Oh, it's an eye poke.
Oh, a little bit of push off. Backs him away.
I mean, strategically, Dereck Holding needs to come back from this as fast as possible.
Yeah, he's blinking it out. I think he's okay. His fingers out. That's going to be the only warning you're going to get too for that. That'll be a point after that. Fingers out and fingers splayed forward is a real problem for a lot of these fighters.
This almost plays into Pibworth's hand though. I feel like he was the more fatigued of the two, but...
Time's back in. They're going to touch gloves. We're back. Holding's got to use that range. And Pibworth's got to keep his chin down.
Yeah. Holding nice inside leg kick.
There we go. He went back to the kicks there.
What a little wall this is going to be. Pibworth versus Holding. Oh, spinning side kick. Lovely right hook, but blocked by Holding.
He's doing really well moving laterally as Pibworth at the moment. It's really hard to settle right now, I think, for him.
Yeah. Holding needs to get back behind that jab.
Maybe start kicking the legs out a bit.
Oh, he definitely looks ready.
There's always a trailing leg right now with Pibworth. We're going to get to the end of this first round.
Oh, eye poke again. Stuck the hands out.
I could see Pibworth getting a warning for that.
Round number 2.
Take a look at the face of Dereck Holding. There's a lot of redness. There's a lot of swelling.
The eye poke definitely seemed to have affected him a little bit. What an atmosphere we've had here in Dunstable, Steve. We started off a little bit quiet, but it's turned into a lively old show. The crowd are getting right behind these two fighters.
They really are.
I think sometimes there's an assumption. You look at Pibworth's body, essentially. You know, looks like he's stepped off a bodybuilding competition, and Dereck is clearly in good shape as well, but doesn't look quite the same. And there's an assumption about how this is going to go, but the skill makes such a difference. And we're seeing Dereck Holding with the head movement, the footwork, making such a difference. But
he's got a lot of the building blocks of success right now.
Pibworth's got that ace in the hole of power.
But he's not setting it up very well at all.
No, not
and he's
at all.
not, and he seems to be almost out of position a lot of the times when he's throwing punches because he's switching so much. That shift is good. It is good, but it's also a problem. You know, he can hit left hooks. I think Dereck Holding really needs to listen to his corner here, and I hope they've told him to get behind his jab, and when he comes forward, hit that left hook. He can't be showing up like that. He's got to look for the counter. There it was.
Pibworth is essentially running in, Steve, with his hands down and then doing...
Yeah, he's like sprinting to catch up with his own punches.
A random combination. Usually easily blocked by Holding. Oh, Holding, nice counter jab.
I do like that Pibworth's gone to the body on occasion.
Oh, lovely left hook to right kick. Interesting combination to lunge in with a left hook to body, to follow with the body kick. Pibworth getting another warning for the gloves.
Fingers.
Oh, he's going to that well again. Holding, landing some shots on the way in.
This should favor Holding because they have a strong wrestling pedigree over there at Elite Training Center.
Head movement and footwork, look at that. Dereck Holding.
Yeah, does well moving laterally against the cage.
Oh, that left hook got through.
Yeah, You can see that mark right there.
The issue is, I mean, Holding is clearly the more technical of the two by what I would describe as a country mile, but Pibworth is landing with power.
And then you see it right there. You know, just a little off balance, Holding coming forward, and Pibworth just smashes it. And then he puts himself out in terms of position there. He kind of goes into like a double guillotine.
A kick on the cage, hitting the body. Pibworth definitely got variety.
Yeah.
It's just he loads everything up from. It gives you a little email notification.
He's just,
coming.
you know, he's just like the Tesco value of striking at the moment. He's just throwing a lot at you, but it's a bit cheap.
Yeah.
In terms of like the payoff. Sorry.
Excellent description.
Whereas like we saw earlier, ooh, that was a nice knee. Saw some very good technical striking. Look, Holding doing well to fight him up here. With 45 seconds remaining in this second round. Big breaths for Pibworth.
What a whirl for Dereck Holding and Pibworth. Both fighters giving absolutely everything.
This is excellent for Holding. And there, the fans screaming
Del Boy.
That's what they call him.
Yeah. Del Boy, the assassin from Leighton Buzzard. But Pibworth just holding.
Pibworth, if he steps his hips in, can easily just drag this to the ground if he wants to. I don't know if he's got the wherewithal for that at the moment.
Yeah.
That one was more solidly in Pibworth's favor.
Yeah, I mean, Pibworth got a takedown, landed a big right hook. Being honest, Steve, I'm so impressed with the skills of Dereck Holding, but I still have it 2 rounds to Pibworth because the ultimate thing the judges are looking for here at Battle Arena is damage. More than technique, more than style, more than anything else is damage, and he's landed more shots.
He is landing more shots, and they're bigger, and they're just sticking in the mind better. But right now, he's absolutely exhausted, and it could be anybody's game. I think Dereck has to put some stank on something of his own.
You'd hope so. Yeah, kicks up the middle, throws some big shots. Got to throw caution to the wind a little bit.
Yep.
He's listening to his corner though. He's got Juice, he's got James Pullen in the corner, giving him that crucial advice that could help him win this third and final round. But the cracking corner are going to be telling their fighter, look, you're 2 rounds up. Don't take any risks. Keep your hands high.
Stay settled.
Stay safe. Get behind your jab. Keep your left hand up would be my main advice to Pibworth. He's a low front hand, but I'm afraid you're not Floyd Mayweather. And it's very hard to be Floyd Mayweather in small gloves. Here we go. Roscoe, Pibworth, Dereck Holding, round 3. Here we go.
Can Holding put Pibworth away?
Yeah, I think he's going to try, Steve.
Look, he's coming forward now. A kick. There we go. And it meets with thunderous applause. We can tell who's the hometown favorite here.
Yeah.
A little slappy jab coming out.
High kick
and
from
then right
Pibworth.
hand. Holding's got a granite chin.
He does. He's eating some big shots and just keeps coming forward. But great head movement as well.
See that check hook that we wanted to see in the first. There's the right hand. Oh, yes! Oh, he's put him down!
Down, Steve!
That was wicked. Awesome work. Clipped him and put him down with that right hand. Now Holding's got to be on him.
Is Pibworth done? I think he's getting his senses back to him. He's using that musculature again. Turn this around.
That was close. Very close.
Dereck Holding digging that underhook, trying to get back to his feet. James Pullen in his corner, pleading with his fighter to try and peel the leg, grip off the legs, get back to the striking.
There's still 2 minutes. There's still 2 minutes remaining. There's a beautiful little knockdown there. Holding read the reset of Pibworth very, very well, and then caught him on the way out. Pibworth might just be holding on here just to clear the cobwebs.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're right, Steve. He got dropped.
Not seeing much of anything here. A little bit of head fighting, some knees,
shoulder strikes.
We better watch that. You're going to get a warning. He's already on his first.
Oh, he might get the takedown, Steve. His hands are together. Oh, not together anymore.
Is this desperation from Pibworth? Like he just doesn't want it. Don't know. He's got it high.
Left. Dereck Holding is not going to be taken down, Steve.
Look at that balance. Look at that excellent balance. And he got the underhook here.
Could he jump for a guillotine in these dying seconds? He's got
1
to try
minute
something.
left.
I'd almost like to see it, Steve. Why not? Why
Got
not?
his hands together momentarily. Pibworth doing really well to stay on it, just to avoid any
55
striking
seconds.
exchanges. Look at Holding framing very, very well. Pibworth lands a right hand of his own. Look for Pibworth to break off in a moment, maybe start to land some strikes if he has the energy for it. Really hard to pick up that leg. Holding doing well to fight the hands there. Paul Nichols keeping on top of the action, possibly wanting to break these two fighters up, but oh, big slam for Pibworth.
20 seconds left. Dereck Holding trying everything he can.
I think there's a bit more of a fire lit under Pibworth now that he got knocked down.
What a war. What an absolute war. The elite faithful doing their best. Dereck Holding getting out in the last few seconds, Steve. Roscoe, Pibworth, Dereck Holding, what a fight. Incredible.
I'm interested to see if just want to check something. A nice technical adjustment there from Dereck Holding in the third round led to a knockdown, probably one of the most interesting moments of the fight. But even that third round, just the accumulation of strikes and control and damage really does favor Pibworth, and we're going to have to go to the judge's decision. But a really good showing from Elite Training Center, a great showing from Kraken as well.
Incredible performance by both fighters.
Yeah, go boy! Woo!
I think Dereck could go another 3.
I think it's the team of Dereck Holding are not happy about the decision, but I think once they watch the fight back, once you take out the emotional, your fighter.
There was a lot of good there. There's a lot of good there from their fighter, especially coming out after, like we said, such a traumatic debut.
And if you said to me, if you said, or if I said to you, Steve, I was like, who was the most technical? I would assume you'd say Dereck Holding. But then I said, if I asked you who did the most damage, and that's what we're looking for.
Man, I think if they fight to the death, man. If they fight to a finish, it's going to be Dereck's all day.
We've got a replay, Steve. Look at some of these strikes. Beautiful by Pibworth.
Yeah.
What a barn burner of the start to the third round that was.
Big time, big time.
Both fighters came out throwing huge shots. Both wanted it so much, that's the thing. And you can see Pibworth here. Everything had a nice kick on the end of it. Oh, that knockdown was a beautiful
Was it a right hand
hook
that knocked him down?
Yeah,
yep,
right hook.
Caught him as he was resetting. Really, really well put together. Really well put together.